So tomorrow we have about a 16-mile trail run. So I thought I would go through with you what I eat on a run that is that long and what I take in my pack. So first of all, I will always eat breakfast, especially on a run that's that long. I personally do not like running fasted unless I'm running less than about 5 miles. More than that, my body says, I need fuel. So everybody's different. That's what works for me. So planning for a run that long will probably be out there for somewhere around 4 hours, somewhere 4 to 4 hours and 15 minutes, somewhere in there. So obviously I'm going to have fuel. The other part of that is that I'm training for a 100-mile race. Obviously I'm going to take calories in during that race, right? I'm not going to go 100 miles with nothing. If you don't train your body for that during training, when you get to race day, you're going to have stomach problems because your body's like, what is this? I've not ever had calories before when I've been running, and I don't know how to process that and pump blood into your legs to move. So you really need to practice what you're going to do on race day during your training runs. And that means wearing the pack you're going to wear during your race, carrying the things you're going to carry during the race. One of the things I'm going to start doing that I won't start this weekend, but I start to practice running with my trekking poles. I will be using those in my race because it's a mountain race, but I don't typically run with them. So that's something, as I get a little closer, I'll start practicing some with those as well. So with my pack, I have this Ultimate Direction pack, which I love because it has lots and lots of pockets. I usually, in my bladder, only put water because I don't like that the taste kind of lingers if you put something that has flavor in it. And if I need something with flavor like electrolytes, I'll put those in a soft flask and put those in one of these front pockets. But in the bladder, I usually just do water, and I always have water with me if we're going anywhere over 10 miles, less than that if it's hot out, which it's not right now. So what I will have in that pack, first, I love Skratch chews. They're chewy, they're like a gummy candy, they're really good. The sour cherry one actually has caffeine in it too, so it'll give you a little bit of energy. It has electrolytes in there, it's got a few calories in there. Doesn't have a ton, it has 70 calories in 5 pieces. And there's about 10 pieces in a pack, so that's only 140 calories for the whole pack. I try to eat, well no, I make myself eat about every hour. So I'll eat like a serving, maybe a little more every hour. So I'll have those. Also what I like to do, I like to tear the package open and put them in a baggie because then I can get them in and out more easily instead of tearing these open and then having the potential of losing trash on the trail. Very particular about that. So I put them in a baggie. In addition to those, I really like the Honey Stinger Waffles. They used to have just the big ones that were kind of cumbersome when you were running, but now they have these mini ones, and I do the same thing. I'll take out several and I'll put them in a baggie. These have about 130 calories for 3 of the little mini waffles, and there's about 18 of them in a pack. So those are really, really good. These are vanilla. I've got honey, I think, and some other flavor. In addition to that, peppermints are a lifesaver, especially when it comes to ultra distance running or any long distance running. They're really great for soothing an upset stomach. So if you start to get a little nauseous, you can pop a peppermint in your mouth, and normally it will make a difference. One thing I carry in my big races, and I'll go through more of this as I get closer to my race, is I carry peppermint flavored Tums. So even better, you got something that does settle your stomach, plus this, it's a great combination. And I always carry a few because I may not need it, but someone that I'm with may need it. Chapstick, obviously, something important to do. Wet wipes are very important. I will take some of those out and also put them in a baggie somewhere in my pack. You never know what you might need those for. So they're really good to have. Then, as soon as I finish my run, I want to have some kind of fueling waiting for me. Because if I don't, by the time I get home, I'm going to be starving and I'm going to eat everything that's in the kitchen. So I keep a Quest protein bar in my car. That way, as soon as I get in, I can have my bar, and I'll also have a big jug of water or electrolytes to go along with it. So I make sure that I'm fueled properly right afterwards. It's just as important to make sure that your recovery goes smoothly. So hopefully all of that helps you. And if you have questions, ask away.